Hello everyone, my name's FlareBlitzed and welcome to Belladonna. Disclaimer before we get into things. This game contains sensitive content, flashing lights and more. There is no screaming sound nor explicit content. This game is pure fiction. Any similarity is a coincidence. The creators do not necessarily endorse all opinions and actions in this game. Unlock specific endings to progress in the game. Well, there's 13 plus a secret ending as well, so that's gonna have to be a fair bit of endings if I want to cover everything. Let's see here. Love. A timid tap to the palate, then the mouth closing just enough to blow a kiss. Love. Music to the ear. Ode to all things living. Love. Sweet. Warm lifeblood coursing through the roots of my garden to every organ. Love. Etc. So no save points? You're the vermilion flesh that splits like pomegranates after the first rain. Wow. Also, this visual at the back is quite endearing. You're the licorice soil that blends with mine in full harmony. Is this made in, Rimpy or something? I don't know. You're the enamel bones that shine among my roots like stars spread across a sky scattered by twisted branches. Belladonna. Belladonna, do not forget it. And something along those lines. It's like an exoskeleton of a person, but like it's a 50% there and 50% not there. I don't know when it all started, only that this has gone on for far too long. Been going on for far too long. It always starts with a bar, because that's where we go to in order to escape today's hard work. Let's see what we have here. A bunch of nameless faces, and that's presumably us. You push open the bar door, drowning in the stench of beer, sweat, and lost dreams. What has happened to you, young man? Wow, you don't look so good. Bad breakup? Something like that. You plop down on an empty stool, then order. I would like a soft drink. Despite your sorrows, you prefer your mind clear. Coming right up, you nod toward the bartender. Depression plus alcohol is a dangerous combination. You've got to remember that as well. Don't resort to it if you are depressed. And if you are depressed, by all means, seek help. It's harder than it is saying, but you will be thankful for tomorrow if you do seek help. You've walked past this bar a couple of times, telling yourself that you'd visit it on some lonelier night. And here you finally are, trying to find the lucky her who will fill the void left by the last one. As you wait for your order on this busy night, your gaze wanders around. Familiar missing posters on the billboard catch your attention. They were from vastly different times. The oldest dating back to years ago, and the most recent one from exactly a month ago. And it's not hugely recent, but still is quite recent. As if on cue you hear a voice, and that one from last month is definitely not a coincidence. We should probably bring it up to the police, as if they've ever cared about this part of the town. You tear your eyes away from the posters, then take a sip of the drink you brought to you, sorry. How time flies. The something in your hand is withering, and so is your heart. The Christophime, I don't know how to pronounce that flower's name. You don't know for how long you've been drowning your thoughts when you feel a cool breeze kiss the back of your neck. Not all names are apparent to people, so if you're one of those people that knows the pronunciation of every flower name, then please, by all means, do not crucify me. You shiver. You turn around, wondering which other melancholic soul had wandered into this miserable place. It is then you notice her, whom by the name is her. Okay. She enters the bar, her lips red, haughty like petals of a rose in full bloom, and her eyes dark, forlorn like the starless night looming over this desolate town of drifters and addicts. She sits a couple of stalls away, not too close to the drunken mess, but not too far from the spotlight. As if feeling your gaze, she turns around, hair swaying like reeds on a riverbank, then smiles. A tingle spreads from your heart to every vein of your being, reviving your withered soul, reviving your dying heart. You feel warmth climb your cheeks as hopeful thoughts fill your mind. Let's see. Greet her with a shy smile. Hi. Her smile grows larger. She seems to find your modest demeanor endearing. Hey, handsome. Me? She chuckles. Someone's humble. There's no need to be shy. It's not like I'm going to bite you. You know, every time somebody says that, later on down the line with the relationship, when the relationship gets at its darkest, they will bite you. But not in the way in which you're thinking of right now. I'm looking at you. Not one of those bites. I'm talking about bites that literally gets blood out of you. Unless this is your thing. Yeah, this is definitely my sort of thing. It's not my thing. She orders a drink when the bartender comes by, then turns toward you. I'm Daisy, by the way. This flower isn't a daisy, by the way. It's a crystal thing. She looks at you expectantly. Oh, give her your real name, for goodness sake. You've always found it risky sharing identifying information in this place. But she seems like someone you can trust. That's what we all say. That was a QTE right there, also known as a QuickTime event, where that red bar just came down. That's a nice name. What is my name? As nice as its owner. Whatever name you give her, she seems satisfied with it. Silence falls between you. Her gaze wanders over your body, assessing. You shift on your stool, wondering whether you should say something. Do you come here often? Once in a while. How about you? Haven't seen you around? Yeah, it's my first time here. Are you sure? It's not good to lie. No one's with you today? You're with me. What a damn. I'm alone too. I have a couple of acquaintances, but I'd hardly call them friends. So this is literally just an acquaintance anyways now. The only real friends I have are those from elementary school, but they live far away. So that's why we have stuff called Scope and Bicord to get along by. Just a mish-up name of Discord and Skype. It gets harder to make friends as you grow older. People become too complex, pretend too much just to be loved. They wear their smiles like they wear clothes. Flatteries come as easy as breathing. You never know who you can trust. I'm curious. What type of person are you? Do you act differently around different people? I think more or less it comes around to the environment in which you're in. Like, if you're in a social place like this one and everybody is acting casual but yet somewhere on the side of using crude language, then that could be the case. But when you're in a family-friendly environment, then you don't really act differently, but you adapt to that environment so that you're not coming off as rude or anything like that. I try to treat everyone the same way. I'm nicer to friends and family. So you're the type who'd spoil your loved ones. Wouldn't it be nice to be your wife? Thanks. Relax, I'm just teasing you. Have you ever been married though? No, never. Ever fallen in love? Yeah, that was really recent. You did? And it didn't go well? Is this who the flower was for? She nods at the flower you are holding. It's complicated. Did she ghost you? Well, better sooner than later. It'd be a hassle if you were already married. Have you been married? Yeah. But he's gone, so don't worry. I'm free. What happened? Oh, something happened. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, mister. What have you done, waitress? And why have you given the title clumsy? Clumsy like that librarian from Katawa Sojo. The waitress looks horrified for what she had just done as she repositions her glasses. Watch where you're going. Can't believe they hired someone like you. Wow. Sorry, my hand slipped. It's okay. No, it's not. Your pants are ruined by whatever your cure she just spoiled on you. And they look pretty expensive. I can pay for them. It's okay, really. These are old, anyways. Oh, are you sure? The waitress seems surprised and touched by your kindness. Yeah. I'll just go clean up in the washroom before Daisy can protest your hand. So you head to the washroom to salvage your pants as best you can. God damn it. Yeah, I imagine this is Americanized because we call pants the layer below in the UK. After cleaning your pants, you return to a fuming Daisy. Can you believe what just happened? She just told me to leave. Suddenly feeling thirsty, you take a sip of your drink left on the bar counter before replying. Yeah, exactly. How could she say this to a customer? I know, right? She looks inexperienced. Have I seen her here last time? She's probably new. They should work on their training more. As you listen to Daisy rant on the quality of service in the bar, you start to feel a bit wobbly. You glance at the time on your phone. Daisy? I think it's getting a bit late. You're right. It's getting late. Maybe I should get going. It was nice talking to you. Nothing in her expression seems to say nice. Maybe you haven't been on the best of your behavior. You offended at least once. Did I? Did I do that? You watch her leave the bar, then disappear in the darkness outside. God dang it. We slipped up. Maybe it's for the best. Maybe this will make one less heartbreak. God damn it, you try to comfort yourself as you slip on your drink alone. What do we do wrong there? I'm not so sure. You don't know how long you've been drinking. The drowsiness from before is starting to cloud your mind like a black fog. Your head feels heavier than a stormy summer sky. Your ears start to ring. What? You can't be drunk. You stumble toward the bar's exit. You fight to remain focused, at least for the journey home. But darkness takes you anyway, along with the sound of a cracked glass. Anyways, ending one less heartbreak. It ended before it can even start. Well, what on earth was that? Yeah, there's no save point, so it's not like you can actually save your progression. So, this game is described as non-linear, but with its non-save abilities, it feels more linear than you think. Let's see if we can play this out differently. What about red wine? Let's see how that... Actually, that's very bad for one's pants and stuff like that. For even the worst of times, you remain a man with refined taste. Thank you. How will this affect the mood? Greet her with a shy smile. No, my friends have other plans? So you have no family or friends who live with you? No, I live alone. Is that so? I'm alone too. Okay, let's see how this goes. I try to treat everyone the same. So you treat your wife the same as you would a stranger? That's not what you would... Thanks for that. Did he ghost you? And there's that again. Oh dear, so I think... Don't bother? Sorry? The waitress seems hurt. I'll just go clean up in the washroom. Before Daisy can protest you, head to the washroom to salvage your pants. Yeah, that was red wine as well. That's not easy to get off if I remember correctly. So it's going to pan out. Turn to a fuming Daisy. So, told you to leave? How the hell could you say that to a customer, okay? How could you say this to a customer? No, right? Looks inexperienced, haven't seen her here before. They should work on their training more. As you listen to Daisy rant up the quality of service in the bar, you start to feel a bit wobbly. You glance at the time of your phone. Oh gosh, did we muck this up again? Great, it's getting late. Maybe I should get going. Nice talking to you. Great. We definitely still did something bad there. Yeah, no good. So we need to still make other choices. Let's get out of here. Okay, okay. Before you can react, she grabs your arm and drags you outside so suddenly that you almost stumble on the glasses wearing waitress. God damn it. Her brows frown in concern, but you barely manage to wave her goodbye. What is going on now then? Missing poster still. You shiver in the cold night air, feeling less drowsy for a second. Is it a moonless night? In the dim, dying lights barely lit the street, save for a couple of workers too drunk to notice you. The streets are almost empty. And then we have these two. Where are we going? My place. But both of you head deeper into the darkness of the night. Feeling washed, you furtively glance around but do not see anything out of the ordinary. Seriously, what is this woman next to you thinking? Dragging a man she has met for the first time to her place. Thinking that as well. See, your gaze wanders to the familiar missing posters stuck to the lampposts. You can faintly make the words and the figures in the photos, but they were familiar enough. You feel your blood turn cold. What is it? From the corner of your eye, you notice Daisy follow your gaze. So many. 59 to be exact. So many people lost within the drifts of space-time. Do you think they're dead? Don't say that! I hope not. Why? You don't know them. You don't know what they've done. That's a bit harsh to say. They could have had it coming. I don't think anyone deserves whatever these people might have been experiencing. Even if they've done something horrible, everyone deserves to be loved. That's a good way of looking at it. Everyone. Yep. She repeats the word, testing the sound as if they were in a foreign tongue. Either you're a saint or you've never been hurt. I am both. You don't know that. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I don't. Maybe deep down under these smiles we're all the same. Me picking on boys like you and you following me home while holding a flower meant for another. All lonely. Broken beings carved for a sweet lie to make them hurt less for a night. Hearing her fills your heart with sorrow. God damn it. You know she's right. Life has been an endless cycle of heartbreaks and false hope. But despite all, you still dare to wish that maybe, just maybe, tonight would be different. All the same. Complete strangers seeking comfort from each other. Lonely souls. Hypocrites chanting for truth and love while knowing that there is none. You glance at each other in the silence acknowledgement. So, would you like to be my sweet lie for the night? You smile. A lie. Yes, a lie and nothing more. Ending 3 of 13. Belladonna. So you prefer the famine fatili? That's understandable. But try to get to know each other better next time. Disgusting. Are all men the same? Absolutely not. You feel something sharp dig into your stomach. Pain spreads throughout your entire body, waking you from your drowsiness. No, this one is the worst. What a loser. Excuse me? So you're saying that when we stayed over yours, you killed us? And somehow we're the worst? God damn it, you. Mister, sorry about before. Is there something else that you would like to have? I'll pay for it. Oh, well, since it's been offered, I'll gladly accept. The waitress has a worried expression on her face. Maybe accepting her apology would appease her. She immediately brightens up and nods cheerfully. Her ponytails bounce in the air. What a pure, lively girl. You can read her like an open book. She quickly brings you your drink. My gosh. What's going on here? Then, you don't know how long you've been drinking. The drowsiness from before is starting to cloud your mind like a black fog again. So I suppose that, our friend has gone. If your head feels heavier than a stormy dark sky, sorry. Stormy summer sky. Maybe you have, I don't know, a soothing whisper. Yeah, it almost sounds like a whisper, a soothing whisper. I thought we was keep going. Mister, sorry I ruined your day. Are you feeling alright? Should I call a cab? Your vision blurs, but you manage to squeeze out a faint smile. What a nice voice. Oh, it's you. No, I'm alright. She carefully approaches you. I don't think you should be sleeping here. It's getting dangerously late. Really? I'm alright. Thanks. Huh? Thank you for keeping me company. To be honest, she's not really your type. Too shallow, too reserved. And she has... Oh, come on, don't say that! Though she's cute in her own way. Cute and kind. You can't spend the rest of this special night alone. Maybe she'll do the job. What's your name? I thought you were never going to ask. Well, you see her smile, see her lips move, but the words are mere sounds now. Your ears start to ring. You try to remain focused, but darkness takes you anyway. God damn it, ending 2 of 13, sorry. Easy prey, well that was easy. What do I do, and what's with these red and black visions of horror? Just started the game again, we've gone to this. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, mister. The waitress looks horrified by what she has just done as she repositions her glasses. Back here again, watch where you're going. Can't believe they hold someone like you. Yeah, your hands slipped, it's okay. Pants are ruined. What do we do now? It's okay, really, these are old ones. Let's see, how can she say this to a customer or anything like that? And okay, says something on my face. Let's go to my place. Ladies first, my place. She most likely wants to go to her place because you're a stranger. Insist. Your place can't be closer than mine. Continue insisting. Why? Are you afraid of visiting a stranger lady's place? I know you're shy, but you'd be the first to refuse this. Instincts tell you that you should choose your next response carefully. Keep insisting. You know what? I think it's pretty late. You should go home. Thanks for that. She doesn't wait for your answer before walking away, disappearing in the darkness. Maybe it's for the best. Maybe this will make one less heartbreak. This again, try to comfort myself, but deep down you know you were just too hesitant. You don't know how long you've wandered the streets. And this again, stormy summer sky. Ears start to ring. What? Exactly, one can't be drunk, and what is that within the background there? A pair of red eyes coming to and from. Stumble forward. Maybe that's some inner demon's being there. You can faintly hear a familiar voice behind you. Mister, are you alright? You turn around and notice a blurry figure standing in the shadow of the alleyway. Sorry, can you help me out? The figure does not move. She keeps her distance, observing you from afar like she did in the bar. You can understand her hesitance as you just refuse to leave with another stranger. Your muscles give up. You crumple on the ground. The pain barely registers. You struggle to get up, but no matter how hard you try, your body refuses to listen. You hear a whistling sound, something come to a chuckle. Close to a chuckle, sorry. She's finally gone. Don't worry, I'll take good care of you. A cold hand brushes against your neck. You shiver to her touch. Wow. You fight to remain focused. But darkness takes you anyway. Goodness sakes, is there an ending without darkness? Hesitant, too late to turn back now. Great. So we play again, and we're back at this point. Okay. So, as you progress through the endings, if we can find them, you are further in the game, and you unlock new routes in a way. So, perhaps I should be like, well, we'll go to your place in the end. So yeah, there's all there. No, we're different. Don't tell me you believe in true love and all that stuff. Yes, I do. I don't know about true love, but I think everyone can find someone who'll appreciate them as who they are. God, you must be living a fairy tale. And you're not, in a way. Although she sounds sarcastic, you can see her gaze soften. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm still looking for my Prince Charming. Well, sorry to shatter your princess pink dreams, but people might be worse than you think. That's because you don't put any kind of trust in them in the first place. She motions towards missing posters. I bet that these people are... Okay, this again? How do you know? If you aren't found within 72 hours, your chance of survival are slim to none. The most recent one has disappeared a month ago. Unless she's running for some debt collectors. She's probably getting kidnapped and murdered. Yeah, that's a bit, It's what my husband, well, former husband told me. He was a cop. She says everything casually, as if she's talking about the weather. You glance at the dates of disappearances, all a month apart from each other. That's really suspicious. Exactly a month apart from each other. Not a coincidence. Didn't they say that at the bar? Feeling dizzier by the minute, you glance away from the words. What did I do? Why am I feeling so dizzy? You must be thinking. But there's a more pressing matter than the fog in your mind. I wonder if he is the cause of these missing posters, but he has no idea. Daisy, yeah? Do you think it's the work of a serial killer? Have you ever wanted to kill someone? Why would you ask that? Let's be honest, we've all wanted someone... We shouldn't act on it. I've wanted to... Oh gosh, but never had the gut to act on it. Now, fate has done it for me. He got drunk with his mistress and drove into a truck. They both died instantly. Call me cold-hearted, but I have a hard time sympathizing with people like these. She motions to the posters. People who change lovers like they would clothes. Her words hit you like ice water, waking you from your drowsiness, if only for a moment. Unease seems to settle on your stomach as you fidget with the flower. How does she know what they were like in such details? She's talking as she's met them. Didn't she say that her husband was a cop? Did she learn all this from him? Could it be? If only you can see your expression. Who would have expected that you could make such a face? It's interesting how fear can make imagination run wild, and also how you act differently from the instinct to fear. Are you investigating these cases? Were you friends with victims? How did you know the victim so well? She eyes you strangely, maybe because of how your voice trembled. Are you suspecting me? Possibly. Huh? Is it because I'm a stranger, and I seem to know possible murder victims well? The woman in front of you is beautiful, fit, and weighty perspective. She seems to know most of your thoughts. It would be fine if you were your usual self, but your body feels heavy tonight. Maybe you should be more careful. She laughs, but there's nothing sweet or light about it. You can be cute sometimes, or maybe you're just a coward. Beautiful and cold-hearted. If only her frozen heart could melt for you and you alone. How disappointing. I was looking for a shy, obedient boy, not a scaredy cat like you. Everything you have built up until now has crumbled to pieces. You desperately search for words to fix your mistake, but alas, there is none. You can't mess up tonight. Today is special. A ghostly sigh cuts through the silence, making you both jump. You're right, miss. He's not the right man for you. How has she been following you this whole time? Didn't I tell you to leave, miss? Daisy's patience is running out. She turns her back on you, then starts walking away. You try to reach for her wrist, but she slaps you so hard that you fall to the ground. Or maybe it's the dizziness. Don't touch me. She looks down at you in disgust. That waitress, why is she here? Did she come just to ruin your date? You. Sorry, did I make you angry? I didn't mean to. Please don't be mad. You struggle to get up, but to no avail. The world is spinning like a merry-go-round. You feel weak as you watch the two glare down at you. Great. What kind of ending is this? Until darkness takes you. Ending 5 of 13 doubts, too late to turn back now again. Like the other one. Ending 4, was it? That was hesitant. Now it's doubts. What the hell? Do you think it's the work of a serial killer? My husband thought so, but he never got into details with me because it's confidential information. He died soon after. Was he killed on duty? Wouldn't that be nice? Why? She laughs darkly, the sound merging with the shadows. You can barely see her face in the dark now, only the thin red lips stretched across like a bleeding wound. That'd make him a hero at least. No, he died in a car accident. He got drunk with his mistress and drove into a truck. They both died instantly. Yep, you have a hard time sympathizing, for goodness sakes. Were you friends with the victims? She eyes you strangely, maybe because of how your voice trembled. Again with the trembling. Suspecting you? No. I wouldn't be here if I was. Glad to know that you're not afraid of a sweet, innocent lady. Perhaps we can just cut to the lady. I work as a bartender from time to time, so I've seen a couple of the victims at bars. You know how this type of people likes to linger around these places. That, and I've heard some stuffs from my husband. What kind of stuffs? Oh, I see. I haven't considered this possibility. So if I seem suspicious. No, don't be. You were just curious, right? Not suspicious. Yep, curiosity. So, any leads? You try your luck. I heard they were at least seen in bars. I heard so too. But these are busy bars. No one pays attention as to where one girl is going. Girl? Yeah, haven't you noticed? All these missing people are girls. That's what I'm thinking. Like, there's a common theme here. Each of the missing cases are separated by 1 month exactly. And if they're all girls, then there's something up with all this. I think the protagonist in which we're playing as is the culprit here. She shines her phone on the posters that can now barely be seen in the darkness. You can even tell just from the names. Rose, Holly, Poppy, Lily. They're all flower names. She points towards each poster as she reads the name. You glance at your phone, which had just vibrated. It is only a notification. Is that your lock screen picture? You almost jump, having not realized that Daisy has moved behind you. They're all flower names. And you're holding a flower. Yeah. Oh. What now? Do you like it? It's weird and macabre. So yeah, I like it. You do? Did you draw it? I wish. It's a Euphorbia, sorry, by Violet Heart. An artist on Devil Art, okay? It's like deviant art. Euphoria. I can feel the passion pouring out of this drawing. No, Euphorbia, as in the flower. Flowers in a woman. She calls it the union of man and nature, man being gender neutral. Sounds poetic. It's what I like about her. All the meanings, emotions and metaphors behind her drawings. It's unfortunate that her style isn't mainstream enough, not visceral, gory enough for the edgier half of the population to macabre for the other half. Nowadays, most refuse to see more than what meets the eye. You sound like you have a crush on her. With her art, maybe. As much as she might be fun chatting with, I don't think it's possible to fall for someone you've never met in real life. That is a interesting way of looking at it. Anyways, do you think we should get going? Yeah, we should. It's getting darker. She starts walking down the alley, but not a suspicious alley. You hurriedly follow her. So, does this Violet Heart have any other sketches? Yeah. You show Daisy Violet Heart's account on Devil Art. Wow, these are some fine sketches. Are these flowers or organs? Both. Oh, I do this sometimes. I can just predict the future. These flowers might be individual plants, but together they make the organs of a single body. It's what happens in a real garden. All the plants' roots are connected by tiny threads called mycelia, which allows them to feel each other's needs and to share their resources, growing as a whole. Symbiotic. Interesting. Yeah. Wouldn't it be great if humans can connect this way? Well, the world sure needs this. Seemingly intrigued, Daisy analyzes the drawing. So, these flowers here, they're roses. Yeah, white roses for a pure heart. And these here are hollies. Oh no! You're going down the missing people, aren't you? Hollies and these poppies. She seems to notice it soon. Yeah, her eyes widening. Wait. Rose. Holly. Yeah, you're making the... You're starting to draw the lines here. Lily. Their names. All flower names. Like mine. She glanced at the drawing on your phone, then at the missing person's posters, her mind forming wild theories. And today is, yes. Her usually confident facade melts away like snow in spring. You can see the shock, then suspicion surfacing her eyes as she slowly turns towards you. Silence lingers in the air like a spectre. You can hear the few cars from the main street, a couple of alleys away, sorry. Somewhere far away enough, two drunk men are fighting, yelling at each other. A bottle breaks. The men have probably decided that profanities aren't enough. You. Daisy's voice is no more than a trembling whisper, sorry. You said that you've never met Violet Heart. Are you Violet Heart? Was probably what she meant. You can see it in Daisy's eyes. That terrible, dreadful doubt. It's clear that she has already marked you as the culprit, and she is right to do so. Of course she would. You're the stranger, you're the man, with drawings of cadavers filled with flowers potential murder victims are named after. Daisy takes a step back. Her eyes dart around, looking for an escape route. You sigh audibly. You should have seen this coming when you let her browse through these sketches. In any case, you shouldn't let this drag on. Daisy? Her name was Lily. I'm sorry? She freezes, seemingly unsure whether she heard right. You raise the white flower in your hand. White preferred flowers for burial. It's been 1 month. The name and time seems to ring a bell for Daisy. She glanced at the most recent poster. Realization hits her. That Lily? Yeah. I don't want to sound overly mawkish, but I think it was love at first sight. Or first night. We were both disillusionized, betrayed by past loves, so it was unthinkable we'd be able to love again. This seems to catch Daisy's attention. For a moment her gaze softens. She must be relating to this tale. But she disappeared. We had a fight over something trivial. She wanted some time alone, and I never saw her again. Thinking back, I can't believe how stupid I was to hurt her feelings like that. Maybe if she wouldn't be. You can see resolve waver in her eyes. No, don't say that. You couldn't have known what would happen. Have you been investigating all these cases? It's why I asked if you had any leads. Sorry, I couldn't be of more help. No, you listening to all of this is enough. Although she seems much less tense, she still regards you wearily. You lower your gaze, looking ashamed. Sorry. Sorry for killing the mood. No, why are you apologizing? She hardly adds, guilt clearing her tone. I'm sorry. Sorry about what I said at the bar and about just before. God, I can't believe I said those horrible things about her. She must have meant a lot to you. And can you believe that? I thought you were the killer. I mean, I'm a stranger, right? You wipe away some lingering tears. It's normal to be suspicious of someone you're not familiar with, especially given these circumstances. I guess we were both trying to find the imposter when there is none. Maybe. So, do you think it's Violet Heart? She still hasn't given up. I have my doubts. The names of the girls and the flowers in her drawings. This might be more than a coincidence. But again, these are relatively common flowers. You seem to understand her art well. Does she seriously think that you're Violet Heart? Yeah, Violet Heart likes to talk about her philosophy. Once she starts, it just never ends. But that's fine for me. I mean, it's interesting enough. Do you think it's Violet Heart? That'd be dreadful. Imagine what might be happening to those girls. These girls. Yeah, being gutted when filled with flowers. Did I bring some bad image to mind? Could be. I shouldn't have said that. It's okay. About Lily. I can't imagine what you must be feeling right now. It must feel worse than finding out the one person you trust has cheated on you. No, I'm sure it hurts as much. Just a different way. You two fell silent, dwelling in very different thoughts. Come. Huh? She says this so unexpectedly that you probably think that you heard wrong. What? You want me to stay here all night? All lingering suspicions seem to have melted away. No? Then let's go. Sure. And? Yeah? Sorry again about Lily. Really, it's okay. I know how weird I might look walking around with this flower. Actually, I think it makes you more handsome. Huh? You're so easy to tease. Thanks. You just... Oh my god, that figure in the back and he's no longer flashing like if it's more permanent. She starts walking further away, having me convinced that you're no more than another victim. Ah, Daisy. Daisy. You whisper as you watch her long hair sway against her back. Beautiful and melancholic. Cynical but soft-hearted. I can't believe your husband would leave you. He has no idea what beauty is. But I'm glad. He has left me such a precious present. Wow. You'd have thought that it would take more to win your heart. But in the end, tears, flatteries, and a shy demeanor were enough. Daisy. Such a wonderful flower. I'm sure you're the one. No, you must be the one I need. And you say that with every other tale. Boy, you have no idea what is waiting for you. Ending 6 of 13, the one. You got to know each other better. Lovely! Oh. You wake up to a violent pain in the stomach. This again. Everyone deserves to be loved. Pain. Unbearable pain. I'll give it to you. You almost had me in the first half. You feel like you are burning alive. You hear a soft chuckle. Your flower. Your love. Disgusting. You try to scream as you feel your heart split. What on earth is this? Ending 6 of 13, flamboyant rage, got to know each other better. And you walked right into the flames. It did feel like it in some ways. Okay folks, I think we're going to leave this off here. There are 8 other endings to this game. So, in a ways, there's a lot to all of this to discover. It's a very, very complex structure to this game. It's like you go through the game, you pick different choices, and then from there you get to the end, but then it's like another beginning in a way. So it's like life choices. You close one door in order to end off a chapter, but then you begin another chapter in a way. But I thoroughly enjoyed it, actually. I think it's a very, very complex experience to understand. Not the story itself. It's kind of like, well, the protagonist did definitely have some kind of suspicious air about him, considering that every single one of the missing posters were A, a woman, B, they have a name which resonated a flower, and C, the disappearing time of them all is 1 month exact of each other. So it's like a particular day of a month is the day of when another girl goes missing, with a name of a flower, that is. So there's a lot here to uncover. So let's see, ending 7 is Escaped, ending 8 is Daisy, ending 9 Deadly Nightshade, ending 10 is Mundane, ending 11 Fairy Tale, ending 12 Violet, ending 13 is Cliche, and then the secret ending is called ending 0 The Beginning. So that's what's within the walkthrough provided on the Itch.io page of where you can download this game for yourselves in order for you to play this game for yourselves. But alas, thank you so much for watching, guys. This has been Belladonna, and we shall see each other's in the next video, whichever video that may be. It could be a past video, or it could be a video which is yet to be made on the channel in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and take care of yourselves.